but you're scared to start a YouTube channel because you're afraid to get in front of the camera. You're afraid to let somebody else hear your voice because you don't think you sound the best. But it's not about what you may think others may think about you, but it's what you feel about yourself and what you know you truly have. Hey, what's going on, family? It's Michael B, and I'm back with another awesome video today. I know it's been a couple of days. I've been trying to be more consistent with getting these videos out. I've just been dealing with this coronavirus just as well as everybody else has been dealing with this. And I wanted to get on today to give a bit of encouragement during this time. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. We have just now hit 7,000 subscribers on the channel. So I'm greatly appreciative to my subscribers who've been here during this duration. And for those that are new here, I make videos on this channel that will help transform your mind to show you that you were created to be more than average, but you were created to be dope. So during this whole corona thing, things have been really crazy. I mean, when this thing first kicked off, people were going to get tissue. And I'm like, what are y'all gonna do with tissue? I just told my wife, I'm like, they must about to wrap themselves up like some mummies and just quarantine themselves like that, because tissue cannot do anything. People going crazy over water. There's all kinds of things. And I know that this time has been very depressing to many because you're not able to go anywhere. I mean, if you have an anniversary such as myself this month, yeah, baby, I didn't forget. I mean, because nothing is open. Everywhere that we go, things are literally closed. And some things that have been open for 24 hours, such as Walmart, those are even closing early now. And I know many families have went through so many different things with losing loved ones and losing money. And this has been a time of not only humility, but I also see this time as a godly and good thing. And you may be saying, how can this be a godly thing when people are losing their lives? How can this even be a good thing when we don't have the money that we once had before this even came? And before you say that, I want to help you to see one thing within this video that will really change your perspective of this whole thing. Many of you have had a fast-paced lifestyle for probably as long as you could possibly think. You go into work. You get off work, you got to cook a meal, you got to take care of the kids, or you got some household things you got to fix and you got to work on. It's just so many different things that we work on outside of what we truly want to work on. So now with certain people not being able to go to work, now you have no choice but to focus on a different kind of work. I mean, if you're a writer and you love to write, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get out a sheet of paper and start to write down your ideas to get your book in format, so that way you can go ahead and get it published. If you're a person who loves to cook, this may be your opportunity to come up with some new recipes, to pursue culinary school, to pursue making that cookbook for people so you can begin to change their lives with food. No matter what you may do, I think that this is the time for you to really hone in and really lock into those things that you've been wanting to do for a while, because I'm not sure when we may get another quote unquote break like this to really work on something outside of work. I mean, so many of you have gifts and talents that you use. I mean, some of y'all walk around singing all day long. People can't get you to shut up for nothing in the world. I mean, you just love to sing. And I ain't talking about the, carrying a little tune now. I mean, hey, not carrying a little tune. But for those who can really sing, who know they have a gift to sing, you walk around doing it all day. But you're scared to start a YouTube channel because you're afraid to get in front of the camera. You're afraid to let somebody else hear your voice because you don't think you sound the best. But it's not about what you may think others may think about you, but it's what you feel about yourself and what you know you truly have. Some of you know how to cook. I mean, you make some meals that be about to have folk about to slap you, about to throw shoes at you and everything else. But you have not given yourself the opportunity to sit down and think about writing a cookbook. Some of you know how to organize real well. You can organize somebody's house from top to bottom in under 2 hours. And that can be an opportunity to start an organizing business. I mean, there's so many different things that can be done. The Bible says that our gifts will make room for us. But how will your gift make room for you if you're sitting on it? And I know many things come up when you're ready to get started. You may say, well, I don't have what it takes to do this. I need a camera so I can get on YouTube, or I need a certain amount of money so I can get this for my book. I need all these different things, but the thing that you want to do is just simply get started. You may not have the money to go and get an expensive Canon camera or a Sony camera. Y'all go ahead and cut me a check, Sony and Canon. But you may not have the money to go and get one of those cameras. But still and yet, you may have a cell phone. And that cell phone may just be enough to get you started. Some of you who possibly want to be authors, and you may find yourself thinking that you don't have everything that you need to get your book up and going. I'm going to tell you, Google is your best friend. YouTube is your best friend. You may not be able to afford courses and things to help get you where you think you need to be, but at the same time, you have to start from somewhere. Because I'm not going to lie to you, half the courses that you may get into, you may have learned, I'll say 50% of what they're probably going to teach in their course, because you've already been doing the research and reading and reaching out. Those are the 3 R's. If you hear somebody else using that, that's mine. I made that up. Read, research, and reach out. That'll be in the little ebook that I have coming up here pretty soon. But you want to make sure that you do those essential things. You want to read, research, and reach out, because those are going to be the essentials that you need to start with anything. So don't use this opportunity as a time for, oh Lord, I'm just happy I ain't up there with that boss right now, because she or he, they know they be getting on my nerves. I almost slapped him the other day. I know I was this close from slapping him. I mean, don't use this opportunity as an opportunity just to get away from your job. Although you can take your little break and use it like that, don't use it fully like that, if you get what I'm saying. Make this time work for you. Make it work for you. So that way, when you finally do go back to work, or you finally do go back to your regular lifestyle, you can have something that you can now implement every day into what you have to do. And I may make another video about daily planning and some things I do to help me plan, because I got so many videos. Like I said, I'm backed up on videos because I have not been uploading, because I've been working on some other things for y'all. But make sure you just stay with me. So I didn't want to make this video long, because some of y'all know I can go. I can talk. I'm going to have you on here sleep, or you probably been clicked off the video. But don't click off the video, because I put a lot of effort into these videos, and I put a lot of information that I know will be very, very valuable to you all in these videos. But I wanted you to understand that this is an opportunity for you to move forward in something that you've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. So don't take this opportunity for granted. As soon as this video is over, go and get started. Go start to research, read, and write. More than anything, get those thoughts out of your head that have been there for a while. Start to write down these things and start to put them into action. I know many of you don't know where to start. You need a mentor, but I'll make sure that I put the link in the description below to mymentor.life, where there is a collective of mentors on there, from Tony Gaskins to myself to there's so many other mentors that are on there that can help you in all aspects of your life, no matter if it's relationships, no matter if it's just getting started with business, whatever you may need, there's a mentor on mymentor.life. And you have coaches on there from anywhere from $25 and on up. And each and every coach on there specializes in their own specific gift. And you may need help getting started with your book. You may need help getting started with starting a business or whatever it may be. But there is a life coach. Or you may just need somebody to just talk to about your life issues, to really help you overcome fear and anxiety, depression, and several things like that. There are several coaches on there that can help you overcome those things. So, hey, I've already talked longer than I need to. So just make sure, get on mymentor.life and read, research, and reach out. That's all I have for this video. Remember that you were created to be more than average, but you were created to be dope. See y'all in the next one. Peace.